The winter is clearing and the north of Canada is in our sights. I think today we launch a big invasion in our Ultimate General American Revolution Let's Play and basically look to wipe out this entire area, pushing back from Fort George, Fort Franks, Halifax, and then of course take these settlements over here in the west. Whilst that is going on, I also want to try and claim the Massachusetts Bay away from the British, allowing trade from Europe just to flow into the Americas and basically just start making a ton of money. Since we last played, the developers have also changed the repair rate of ships, meaning that if you actually upgrade the docks to the dry docks, and I can't remember the next tier, but basically that improves the repair rate, and I think they just improved the repair rate in general of ships, which is going to be great because we have a lot of ships that need repairing. Basically all of our fleet is going to be repaired in 10 days, which is very good. And then we set sail to look to try and claim these regions, and yeah, hopefully just this southern part and push the British Navy to the north. I mean, they really literally only have one more port as well, so once we've claimed that, we should be in a very good situation with our money. So let's start off. We're going to take this army and we're going to push it up to Falmouth. Hopefully it will arrive in time and not take too long to get there. We do obviously have lots of support. That will give us about 4,000 men up here in Falmouth. And one of the really cool things is that every single unit in this army, bar like one, all either have Virginia, US State muskets, or Brown Besses, which is really cool. We're going to have some, yeah, let's give them some 6-pounders as well. We've got a lot of forts to bombard. So yeah, we're going to bring these guys up to the north. Hopefully they'll arrive in time. And yeah, then everywhere else, I'm not sure exactly what to do. We have another 800 men down here, basically another 1,000 men down here in the south, which I guess I'll bring up to Fort Rice, and then I'll take the 1st New Hampshire. I'll push on Hobbiton and try and claim of that, and then look to maybe try and take Lyman so that the British can't kind of strike out in my back with the soldiers I have. I do think I've left it way too late though to probably take these forts to the west. I mean, Montreal is normally the easier one to take once you make it past Fort Tarig, whatever it's called, the tier 3 fort right here. But I think we're going to probably just avoid it in its entirety and just kind of push up here, try our best to take Quebec, and then push down south and conquer this. Oh, look at this. We have another event, I guess. These are being added all the time in early development of this game. And we basically get to choose, do we want to focus on kind of enlisting, I guess, former slaves into the army, or maybe even current ones into the army, or do you want to maybe focus on reducing the tension? I imagine that would be more public order. We're going to focus in on the army, I think. I'd just rather more soldiers. Even though we already have a ton of officers, which is super nice, I think we're going to focus elsewhere. Yeah, let's bring Harry down, and we'll put him in to bring the forces from Hartford once they're replenished up to the north, and then we got all of these guys arriving very soon, which is going to be perfect. As winter clears as well, we also are getting a ton of provisions to the front lines. You can see a lot of them are being brought up. We've got Fort Rice there with a lot 16, and then obviously you've got Falmouth with our ammunition and also our provisions. I do see that there is a button right here. You can actually make something a priority to boost where the supply goes, which is kind of cool. I don't know if I have that on anywhere. Yeah, like I think actually like Boston automatically has it. Like the capitals automatically have it regardless, but you can also boost it elsewhere. So I mean, honestly, Falmouth wouldn't be a bad place to put as a priority to get more supplies in. Again, I think the armies are ready to start pushing on Fort George now. Luckily, it is only a tier 2 fort as well, so we shouldn't be under too much pressure to take it. I think they roughly have about 4,000 men here. Only 3,000. Okay, that's not too bad. We should be able to clear this one up pretty nicely, I think. And we'll draw them out as well. They won't obviously all want to stay in the fort, so they'll come out and meet me, which provides for a perfect battle realistically. And we actually have a ton of provisions here, so that's also going to help us out. So yeah, let's just look for this battle. I guess why not? Yeah, and they're actually, oh my god, they're wounded as well. This should be a walk in the park. A lot of guns, barely any cannon, a lot of muskets. But again, keep in mind, all of my guys have basically Virginia or US State muskets, like I mentioned earlier. So we are looking very good. Oh yeah, I also brought my fleet out as well. One of my fleets I just brought out. Why not? And I think this fleet, I think as soon as the 68 gun is fully repaired, we're probably just going to push out of this as well. So obviously this is a tier 2 fort, so it's going to be pretty well defended, but the majority of the British forces will be coming out of the fort to fight me, so we'll hopefully be able to deal with them there. We have a very strong line. As I mentioned as well, we have plenty of cannon to help me out here, and as I said, plenty of reinforcements also. So let's set ourselves up a nice little battery here. I'll probably put 2 men there. We have some skirmishers to these guys. These guys have US muskets as well, so I'm going to throw these guys forward to kind of slow up the enemy, and then kind of just have a nice little dark line right there. We'll get all of this cannon outside of the forest like here, and then we'll push up the rest of our militia to make up the, I guess, the reinforcement line like so. So let's push up and get ourselves started. We have some cavalry as well, and someone made a really good point last episode. As I say, I always read your comments. But yeah, basically the reason why our cavalry isn't performing as well in melee is because we are basically equipped with musket guns, shorter barreled ones of course, but the British cavalry are equipped with pistols and sabers, I believe, which is making them way more deadly, whereas this is more of a dragoon cavalry. People did say, can you use them more as a dragoon cavalry? And honestly, I would, but it's just not worth it, honestly. Like, they're way better to charge and do the shock whilst the cavalry is as strong as it is. So we're going to still just avoid using them that way. Unfortunately, I'd love to use them a different way, but yeah, it's just not going to happen. All of a sudden, it's so crazy, but like, we're the more efficient force now than the British. For so long, we've been like outmatched. Now you already can see, like, the British are struggling in this winter. Obviously, having to transport supplies and do everything along them lines. They are really struggling. Let's get our cavalry charged in there. The cannon is going to be opening up on the British lines here. Yeah, just completely destroy that one. You were basically here to delay the British forces, and now we're good to go elsewhere. So let's bring back the skirmishers, and we should be winning. Like, a lot of these weakened British battalions are going to be, or I guess these are companies, but weakened British companies, they're going to be struggling. Like, as I said, we've got Virginia muskets here. That's basically a 1-for-1 for the British Brown Bess. It's still a little bit better than Brown Bess, but that is decent enough for me. The cannons, we're tearing apart these smaller units. All the musket fire is going to be beautiful. You can see the cannon fire as well is great. Let's try and push up a little bit here. Get the cannons to fire at the optimal targets. And we can even maybe push up this cannon in before. Yeah, I'm going to push up these Fusiliers because they're going to really break away these weaker battalions there, or these weaker companies. Yeah, they'll do a great job there. This cannon can move up, obviously, just to help supply, and probably just like form up like here, maybe. Would be a great position, and you can push up there as well. Oh, they've got a lot of pressure on this right flank. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and just resupply this. We are being broken back a little bit. I'm not sure if they charged me or what. But yeah, we'll help out there, and I'll send a couple of these Fusilier units around the side as well. You guys can push up there. Yeah, we've got a lot of soldiers on the left-hand side, and I still need men to obviously take the fort. That's going to be a big thing, is actually taking this fort still. So we will, yeah, keep on putting pressure on them, keep on firing, keeping them bringing up the cannon, and just slowly but surely whittle them away. It's not a bad idea as well to actually charge down on these guys as well and just kind of finish up these smaller units that are going to be very easy to bring down. But yeah, just keep it on fire. Now the cannons are set up here. It's going to be a perfect canister shot into this big group. They still have a big group of 116 there, which we need to kill. Bring up this cannon as well. Yeah, this cannon's just set up like so. We have a couple of these fresher units who could also do us some help. Yeah, this cannon focus in on that. You continue to hit down this bigger unit, and we should see them taken care of very quickly, especially once this cannon's set up. This flank is obviously struggling a bit. Rear flanked? How are we rear flanked? Tell me that. I don't know. I guess the main focus now is just to clear up this pocket on the right, and we're going to need way more men to actually make that happen. So I'll bring over some skirmishers. We have this entire rear line, which I guess I'm going to bring over, but by the time they're here, it's really not going to be a big deal, I don't think. So I might just continue pushing on the fort, realistically. Like, there's only so much more they can actually do here to stop me, especially once the cannon's set up. We're just going to start bombarding what remains in the fort. We just need to like fully clutch at what remains of these British companies, and there's really not a lot of them left. The grand batteries are getting set up now. Look at the amount of cannon that we have. It's actually crazy to see, to witness something so goddamn beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna let this artillery just open up on the enemy, because yeah, we need to clear this out. We need to kill the cannons. The cannons are gonna be a pain, but we should be able to bombard the outside of the fort enough so that there's not too much here supporting this, and we can just honestly push through and push on the enemy. So yeah, we'll just keep on letting the shooting happen. We'll keep on letting the units fire at the enemy, and just kind of go from there. Okay, so that's basically everybody cleared out from the position here. I do still have to worry about this artillery piece, which I am pretty nervous about, because taking fire from like these places. So I'm gonna probably send in one of my militia units to deal with this. Yeah, you guys basically charge in, because this should get them off the cannon, and I'm hoping that that'll be enough to break them. The rest of his cannon still has to deal with the soldiers outside, and then we can just start bombarding the fort. Of course, we'll be getting hit by the artillery inside the fort, but that will be a lot less damaging there. than the soldiers inside. So yeah, we engage that. That's fine. You can probably canister into that, honestly. I just don't want to commit a stronger unit if I can help it. And we still have a few more units out here to worry about, but they shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then, yeah, then it's literally just bombarding. So now we've done that. We should now be able to fire in canister in on them. Come on, get that canister shot off. Nice, that was a beautiful, and we routed that perfect. Okay, cool. Finish that off. We're routing these, and these are fully routed as well, which is great. Nice, that's perfect. The artillery is coming back in. Okay, now let's start focusing down the battlements. Do we have some 6-pounders here as well, out of interest? Any 3-pounders, 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 and 3-pounders. Okay, so where is our Visa 6-pounder? Yeah, Visa 6-pounders. Okay, so finish that off, and then we'll move on elsewhere. You're still just helping out dealing with these goddamn green coats there, which are always so super annoying. And then, yeah, then it's just pushing on the fort. We should be able to whittle down this unit very quickly. So my final goal whilst I'm just bombarding the fort is I want to try and break down this unit right here. I've cleared out this one off the wall. I want to break down this one, though, because if I break down this one, I can then probably push the cavalry into this artillery position and start getting them into melee, which would obviously stop the canister shot coming in when I try and take the others. So, yeah, let's let the cannons keep on firing. We are running, I think, a little bit low on ammo. We still have a bit of ammo left, but not plenty. I'm also still dealing with people out here, which we should realistically just charge and finish them off, because, yeah, ammo's running a little bit low there. So let's just finish these guys off. We'll let the cannons fire maybe a handful or more volleys, and then we'll go for them. I'm also going to use my cavalry as well to charge down some of these routing units. Oh, no, we need the cavalry back here. Let's bring the cavalry back and then get them set up ready just to do this. Okay, now's the time to push up. We are basically out of ammo, and I like to... Well, we're not technically out of ammo, but when it goes red, it basically means you reload it as a pace of like a snail. And I like to kind of think that we are, like, if we are out of ammo and it's red, but I like to kind of take that as that we're out of ammo, because I could literally just wait here all day and just shoot, and that's just kind of boring. And I like to think that we're basically, you know, throwing knives and forks into the guns to shoot them. So yeah, we'll take that as a hint that it's time to kind of push up. And then we're gonna obviously take this cavalry and we're going to bring it around and then in and see if we can get some good positional advantage there. I'm also going to obviously bring these guys up. I want to use these muskets still effectively to obviously just shoot down the enemy. We're firing a lot of Virginia muskets still, so we are being deadly. We are picking people off, which is like good enough. And I'm hoping that this cavalry can get stuck in to really push in. But we obviously need some infantry to support them, so we'll bring them up. And we have these 2 units of Fusiliers who can also move up and resupply this. He decided to actually, instead of going after the artillery, this could be a big bad move. I want to go into the back of these guys and try and break them quickly so that we can now get these guys stuck inside of the settlement a little bit quicker. Yeah, you guys just all go in. Maybe just try and charge that back cannon there. All of this artillery can now just hold fire. There's no reason for them to be shooting anymore. Same with you guys. If you have any ammo, keep it to yourselves. You guys can make yourself inside of the settlement. And I guess we should probably be bringing up more reinforcements just in case canister shot does go pretty crazy. Great. You guys have now got stuck in now, so just get stuck in. There's a lot of you there. You guys get set up like so. You guys maybe push up and start shooting away their infantry there. Because again, now that we have good guns, like, it's not like that crazy to assume that that we're going to be able to just outshoot the British to some extent. I need to silence this gun, and then we should be okay. From canister shot, we can start bringing up more men here as well. And yeah, we just need to obviously take care of our artillery, turn it against the British, and then they should realistically just rout. We'll get Benedict up here as well. All the artillery is silenced, which is great. A couple more guns firing off, like you guys maybe go into that in the melee. Why not? Hit them from both sides. We'll reinforce the artillery position. We have some fuse. Oh, this is our grenadier unit as well. Yes, definitely get this grenadier unit up. That's going to be very good. Let's bring the grenadiers up. You guys maybe wrap around as well. And yeah, their artillery is all engaged now, right? Yeah, all the artillery is engaged. Perfect. The cavalry is getting hit pretty hard, but is able to hold its own very effectively. And then, oh yeah, we are being broken here. It's because the initial fire is coming in. But if we send the grenadiers in, so we send you guys there, I mean, you guys set up like that, the grenadiers should be able to finish off these British soldiers. They're also being hit. We'll actually charge in there as well. These fort assaults are always going to be bloody. Like, regardless of how many men we have, the fort assaults are always going to be very dangerous. You just got to keep up the pressure. You can't let them kind of subside for a moment. Because the thing is, like, as soon as you charge into melee like this, you immediately get hit by the infantry and other units, which is just deadly. Like, they even managed to... Oh, my God. They managed to rout my grenadiers. It's crazy, man. That is crazy. Maybe they're grenadiers? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they are. Yeah, they're just normal British soldiers. Just able to put up a lot of pressure. I guess, again, all this extra fire is going to be what does it. Yeah, you guys just charge again, please. We broke them, but we also broke ourselves. God, we've lost so many men in this, like, push. That's crazy. am I being rear flanked? I don't get it. How are we being rear flanked here? How? We're facing the enemy. No wonder our morale's breaking. I don't see a single thing that could be shooting me in the back. Unless I'm being shot from, like, over here, which is not the case. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, and that unit broke me again. That is crazy. Yeah, that is wild that they managed to break this unit. This 153-man unit has routed 3 militia units and a grenadier. And all my units have good melee muskets as well. One thing we can do is we can dismount the dragoons. How am I being rear flanked? I don't get it. There is nothing in my flank. It's crazy. Okay, the dragoons are off now, which is good. So we can stick them up here to help out. And we just need musket fire in here. We're broke. What? Holy, thank God they routed. That rear flanking was absolutely bullshit. Excuse my English right there. How was I being rear flanked? That was just, yeah, stupid. Oh my Lord. Again, can't complain too much. This game is pre-early access, but yeah, come on. Go, there's our battle. So we are pretty depleted, but so are they. And oh, nice, it's also bringing in the soldiers from Fort Frank. So if we win this battle, we basically take Fort George, Fort Franks, and then we can look to like push up to Halifax or anywhere. Like, these are all tier 1 forts, so this will be really nice. We do then probably need the Navy to be ready to push. So I think... Yeah, I think what we do is we bring this ship down now, and we have this 5-strength fleet, even though it is pretty beaten up. We then push them out. I can also upgrade this dock as well to a dry dock, which will then in turn make it so that Boston repairs a little bit quicker. Though it might have been a better idea to maybe put it over here. Either way, we should be getting enough materials soon enough. Okay, cool. Let's dive in and win this battle quickly. And then probably look to repair and then look to push north. I'm going to combine a bunch of these Fusilier units because we desperately need more men. So we're going to combine them up, and probably even same with the militia, because a lot of their units are also just as beaten up as mine. So yeah, I wouldn't mind just making sure that my army is nice and secure, and we'll let the artillery kind of just do its thing. The good thing as well, we also have a supply wagon, so all my artillery after that battle has also been resupplied. I mean, look at that balance of power bar. Are they just going to straight up rout? They could realistically just straight up rout, which would not surprise me whatsoever if they did. We also have our cavalry, and also we have our supply wagon, which has more ammunition stockpiled up as well. So yeah, I mean, let's let them come. We'll let the artillery just hit them hard. And of course, we'll look to kill units. That's what we're looking to do. We're looking to make sure that we just wipe units from existence. We have a lot of these smaller units that we just need gone. So let's start pushing on the flank here. And just getting a retreat. Okay, the reinforcements have arrived. So a lot of these guys are routing, but the big units are now on their way. Which again, it's fine. And yeah, you can see, look, we're killing units, which is exactly what we want to do. Make sure we use the tree line to our advantage. And yeah, look to try and like just straight up rout this unit. Yeah, boom. Right, there you go. That unit's now destroyed forever. Perfect. We'll continue to focus down the artillery on these weakened units. And I guess maybe even try and save ammunition. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Make sure that we don't forget to hold our infantry here as well. Just give them an extra bit of cover. I'm going to bring up the artillery because here we got some more of the British units there. You guys focus down that. You guys focus down that unit there. And I guess we'll push up here into the forest line. Maybe even combine these guys together. I am still being a bit cautious because there's a lot of skirmishes on my flank. So we're going to probably just carve in this flank completely and then turn the artillery around to obviously deal with the skirmishers. They have their artillery set up here. Okay, where's our cavalry at? Our cavalry is here, but it's small, so it's basically there just to charge down the remnants of the British lines. So maybe we'll put the cavalry up here to scout. Not a bad idea to actually utilize that scouting to our advantage. This artillery, again, can just finish these guys up. And even this militia is going to be doing okay. We'll kind of reform them a little bit. Oh, that canister shot was perfect. Beautiful. You love to see it. Send them away. That's really good. Okay, cool. Remember, they do also have some big British companies still left. There's like 2 full regiments. So I want to be careful of those for sure. Okay, so there they are. That's the main British army right there. Cool. So let's set up for it then. Let's set it you guys up like so. And then these guys, I guess, can support. And we'll even bring over some more artillery as well. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, that's fine because I retreated back here. It was a really nice move by me, if I do say so myself. We fell back to basically kind of prepare for this. And now we can reinforce. I still need to destroy this pocket on the left. But that shouldn't be fine. That should be fine. We have enough cannon here. And we're also sending over reinforcements to help out. And we even have the cavalry as well. You know, I'd like to use the cavalry to kill these 6-pounders right here. If I can help it, that's what we'll do. And again, if the British want to clump up here, let the artillery rain. Okay, use a nice little combined tactics here to charge in and use the cavalry plus musket fire to come in and basically completely rinse these guys. Now we're just going to push in here with this blob and just basically finish off what remains. Luckily, their morale has been pretty much lowered from the artillery and, of course, the musket fire throughout this prolonged battle, which means they're just really vulnerable right now. And we can move in. We're actually capturing some as well, which I will definitely take. We'll push you guys in, and now we can move all of our focus over here. Set up the artillery in a pretty good position. We've got a nice little firing line. There's a lot of there's a lot of soldiers here, though. We need to be careful. There's a lot of men. Okay, let's reinforce this. I'm gonna ignore the artillery for now. Let's just bring over the rest of our infantry to help out here. But I think we have this battle on lockdown. This is gonna be a big loss for the British line, for sure. Oh, they managed to get some skirmishes around my flank. I mean, it's pretty well played by them to be able to do that, and we are losing a lot of men here. Luckily, the artillery is helping out enough, and we are reinforcing. Again, remember, a lot of these units are put together. That's gonna be, yeah, deadly. Okay, cool. So just continue to finish off what remains of their line. Hit that. You guys are still putting a lot of pressure there, and we are now reinforcing. We've got more cannon turning up. Honestly, though, I might tell a lot of my soldiers to hold fire, and we also need to obviously push this cannon. What I'm going to be doing with this is probably sending my cavalry around the flank, and then charge them with the cavalry to stop them from shooting, and then vice versa. I think will be a really good plan of action. Yeah, they basically have no one left here now, which will be good. Arnold is there rallying the men. Them skirmishes, I'm just going to try and ignore and win the battle elsewhere, I think. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. The rest of this cannon, like, do we just hold fire now? We've barely got anything left, right? Actually, let's just focus down on these skirmishers because they are very annoying to kill. Even in melee, they've got brown besses, so they still do great. This should be enough to kill this. There's enough musket fire. We've all got United States muskets or Virginia muskets. Our supplies are here. Apparently we can level up the supplies. That's kind of cool. I mean, everything else is destroyed. Yeah, we captured prisoners over here. That's all good. And then, yeah, we just set up here, deal with what remains there. Perfect. You guys finish that off, please. Hey, thank God reinforcements have arrived to help this pocket because, yeah, we are really struggling. Them skirmishes are just opening up on me, and there's already much I can do about them. Okay, cool. I think now's the time to charge down the artillery. So we'll send the cavalry in first. This artillery, I guess, can just put some like suppressive fire on this unit, but I'm hoping they'll break very quickly with the being hit from both sides, basically from the infantry charging in. No, don't you dare shoot, just charge. And they're going to turn the cannon, which is fine. So then you guys go in there and you guys hit from that side. And I'm hoping that'll be enough, which means all of this artillery can now just straight up hold fire. Just straight up hold fire. Boom. We're going to deal with that. And then, yeah, then it's dismissed. We've got some more artillery being set up perfectly. Got some skirmishers. Something I actually don't know, and if you guys know, please do let me know. Can people fire over skirmishers in this or not? Yeah, I don't know if people can shoot over skirmishers. Like, if this unit can still shoot or if they are classed as being blocked. I think they are. Okay, cool. So skirmishers don't kneel down, which is just good to know, I guess, in future. That's not good to know, though. You guys charge and help support that. And you guys focus in on that. And boom, just like that, the British line breaks. We will try and maybe get a shot or two off with this artillery. Is it reloaded in time? No, it's not going to reload. I mean, maybe try and hit that back unit. No, they're not going to be able to. I mean, we'll fire a shot off. Why not? Yeah, that was useless. Cool. I mean, a good battle for us. We lost 2-1, which is great. A lot of them British units are not going to replenish quickly whatsoever. The winter is being as harsh for me as it is for them, which I'm more than happy to deal with. So, yeah, let's just keep on put on pressure. Break from here. We can basically continue on to Fort Franks now, which I guess I will do with at least this unit, maybe. Yes, lots of surrenders as well. Perfect. Yeah, we've got 500 men there. We're still looking okay on ammunition. So I think we do keep on pushing because it'd be silly not to. Man, so we're fighting the battle for Fort Franks up in the north now. And I gotta say, the power of supply wagons is just so goddamn good. Like, now we have the supply wagon. I think it's at its end now. I actually don't know where it is on the map. I think the supply wagon is at its end, but it has provided me with so much ammunition. Like, look at the ammo on these guys. It's kind of crazy. So we need to obviously reinforce this. This will be a very quick battle, though. We'll let the artillery obviously do its thing. We'll bring up these guys here as well. I'm just going to bombard it, so I'll probably just skip to us winning this battle. Yeah, and the British just literally straight up break there. We didn't even have to push them inside before. I'll try and maybe get a shot off with my artillery. Yeah, I don't think we'll be be. I mean, I'll take that. If we just force them off of this, we do need some time to resupply. Yeah, we'll take this. There's 2 of the British forts taken. And I can't imagine they have too much left up in the north either. Yep, look at that there. Routing. Oh, nice. Another surrender. There is so much loot here. Is actually crazy. So I'm going to send this army there. We're going to send these guys back to Falmouth, I guess, with the cavalry. And then the supplies can probably just sit inside of Fort George for now. Why not? And yeah, we're just picking up so many muskets now as well, which is pretty incredible. So we'll stick them in there. You guys will take Fort Franks. And then, yeah, we take Halifax and we push on these 2 places in the north. Wow, what a good episode. But yeah, we also have all of these guys as well. I mean, it'd be silly not to push out and take Hubbington now either. Like, why not? Our supply line's looking good. Fort Hubbington will then be great. We take this with, I think they probably only have 1 regiment here, so we can take that. Yeah, I mean, the British are on the back foot here for sure. I have about 1,000 men in Halifax, which would be great because once these guys are fully replenished, we'll be in a very good spot. Our cavalry is already fully stocked up, which is nice. And I think this navy is just good to go out now. Let's go hunting for the British ships. These ships are coming over. I think there is a British presence in this area. Yeah, there's a British presence down here. Oh, there's 1 ship with 112 guns. Is that a first rate? That could be our first rate. That is a first rate, I think. And we'll go hunting here with our big navy there. Yeah, I mean, let's start clearing the British ships out. I mean, they have similar guns and more ships. So in Massachusetts Bay, we should be able to slaughter them. And then, yeah, I'm excited to obviously keep an eye down here. Yeah, there it is. That's the first victory class soul. Okay, we're going to have to try and cut down its crew, capture it, and then bring it home. So I'm going to let the auto-resolve tick for a little bit. Just make sure there's no other engagements. Okay, there's 1 here. Again, we can probably just auto-resolve this and maybe capture it. Our money's fine. Look at that. We're making 3k through sea trade now. Perfect. Okay, I'm also interested to see what's over here. And then you're pushing up to Hubbington. That's going to be a very easy battle. I could then probably maybe dispatch a unit to take Lyman. And then, yeah. The nice thing is as well, we can actually completely negate these forts in the south as well. And cut them off and starve them. If we take from Hubbington, go down to Burlington. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, yeah, there's no supply connection here. So these forts are really important. Actually, looking at it, they only have 600 crew on this. I think all my first rates have, yeah, a lot more. It says way more, but it's actually like half of that. Yeah, they're about 800. So I think we just go for it and we just board it and we just take it. Like, because they probably have the biggest guns in the entire game. Where is it? Yeah, only 600 crew. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, we are going against the wind. They're going kind of against the wind. So they're going to try and turn into me, which means you want to turn around. And then you guys... Yeah, we don't want to go into the wind. They're going to kind of come into us here. So we also want to move in like that, I guess. Yeah, let's go in like that. Again, all we want to do is bore them. So let's go up to full masks. Boom, boom, boom. And then go on to grape shot. It's annoying that it's foggy. It'd be kind of cool. I'm not sure if fog battles do this, but it'd be really cool to be able to actually like reduce the line of sight and actually have like fog of war, or maybe even just reduce like the range of cannons or something along them lines would be really cool. Yeah, so okay, so ideally if we can, we want to force them to like turn into us, which is good, and then we want to meet them because look at that victory class right there. Yeah, 3 decks. I imagine them guns are ridiculous as well. They probably pack a punch, so the more we can kind of avoid that, and also the healthier the ship is as well, the better it is for us. So if we had to board by 2 ships, that's fine with me. This ship is taking a pounding already. Wow, how did this ship... Yeah, look at that. We've literally been in here for like maybe a tick of the auto-resolve, and they're already like smashing down my ships. God, that first rate, man. That first rate. So we want to basically just line up our ship here as best as we can and just try and get a board in. You need to come around. They're going to turn into me, which is fine, which means you immediately already start turning to intercept that. Come around. Yeah, I mean, luckily their sails are pretty beaten up. Oh, this is going to hurt so much. Ooh, okay, not actually too bad. A lot of them shots did miss. Okay, we're going to go good here. I think we got them. Let's keep on, but we got managed to hit them back as well. Great, killing a handful of the crew. Okay, we're close here. We're close. We just need to kind of go around as they turn. We need to also turn. This is always a hard problem, is being able to actually get them boarded. So you basically need to try and just turn them into the wind if you can, like so. Perfect. Now as they turn, we move in. We just need to be a little bit faster, and boom, we got them. Okay, good. Okay, so now we need to rush. I could send boats as well. Do you think I think we'll need to though? Realistically, not. Yeah, I don't think we need to. I honestly don't think we need to. Granted, they are a tier 3 ship, but yeah, I think we have this. I think we just have the crew advantage. Like, we had 200 more crew. Boom, there you go. 300 of them surrendered. Boom. Nice. God, I'm so happy with that. We managed to take on victory class. That's going to be a big blow to the British Navy, man. Wow, I'm happy with that. Boom, boom, boom. Look at it. And it's actually pretty well stocked as well. The shield and the armors are looking fine. It just needs more crew. Do we have crew here? No, we don't. So we are going to have to send this back to New Haven to repair just to basically get more crew. But boom, then we're going to immediately send it out next episode. And yeah, just conquer the waves, I guess. Captured another British ship, and we are just going to straight up sell it because I do kind of need the money. And again, a lot of our ships are pretty beaten up. We just kind of need crew more than anything else. So we'll just pick up a few more bonuses. And I think that was a big blow to the British Navy. If we take a look at it now, it still says they outnumber us. I just don't believe it, man. I just don't believe it. Yeah, like Boston Bay is now under our command. They brought back another ship here. We are taking back the first rate. I mean, realistically, what we should do is, what's the ships that actually gave up a lot of their crew? So it's this and this. Yeah, you two need to go back, I guess, to repair up. And then the other two, which obviously isn't the first rate, which is you guys, go back and just defend our shipping lanes, because yeah, you guys, again, it's just mainly crew we need to kind of think about. Cool, we got 500 men there as well, which is good. We've now taken this, which is good. I am going to probably send you guys up to that. You're not that tired. So yeah, you guys go up to there, and then you push up the line to there. We have enough generals that we will be fine. So yeah, Harry Knox, just chill here, because they might send assaults from like Frederickson, etc. And then yeah, we also need to make sure we sell that ship as well. So let's find it. Again, it's going to be pretty beaten up. That's still 10k. Yeah, it's still 10k plus for cannons. And the cannons, yeah, again, sell for even more. 32 pounders are crazy. Yeah, boom. That's like a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Look at that. Wow, it's beautiful, man. Oh my god, and look at this. Look at this. So our first rate, even though it only has like 100 and whatever, you know, 100 crew, it got into a battle with what, a brig and a cutter. Imagine being these ships and then being like, oh no, we've come to the wrong neighborhood. Yeah, nice. Think about the British are straight up retreating from this area. That's great. That's really good news for us. Perfect. Okay, cool. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to leave Knox, and we're literally going to sit here with Knox. And boom, yeah, we're going to take that, which is going to be great. Boom, that's us taken now. So the British are literally retreating back now. Really, really good news. Oh yeah, we also need to make sure that we continue on the Pennsylvania rifle, which we might as well just rush now. No reason not to. And we should now also start looking to build more factories. I should have way more factories by now. I've just been very lazy with the whole production side of things. But yeah, we should definitely grab that. You guys garrison Hubbington now. Yeah, we'll get you guys stuck into Hubbington. The Navy. Again, I'm just repairing the sails, and then we'll kind of do the best ships possibly first. How long until the first rate? So it's only 16 days until these guys are fully crewed and ready to go again, which is great news, honestly. We have literally like no recruits though. Why? Am I like not paying enough? I wonder. Where is it? It's here, right? I guess I'm not paying a lot, so we should probably up this this bounty, right? Yeah, let's up this bounty to what is it? So it's now, no, is that Morale? Okay, yeah, 11% more recruits. What if we up it to like that? 15%. Okay, cool. We'll do that, because we need more recruits everywhere. Our army is a little bit depleted. We just have like no recruits anywhere, literally anywhere. And I want to push on this quickly, because look at that, they only have 300 men, 600 men, 1,000 men. If I push up here, we cut this off, and we cut that off and that off, because that's the supply line, right? Yeah, this goes up to that fort first and then down. Yeah, and then they're just done for, really, aren't they? Again, look at that. Finally, we have the Pennsylvania rifle in production now as well. So we can start making some sharpshooters. That's good. Okay, so I think this is what I'm going to do to finish off the episode. Is I'm going to bring these soldiers who have come from these forts over here in the west, and we're going to basically reinforce this. I'm also going to spread up these soldiers. So you guys are going to go over there. We don't need to defend this fort now. I mean, you guys head up north. So that way we have about 1,000 men here and about 700 men here at Lyman. That should be enough to like hold this line from the British, and then yeah, we just literally change all of our attention elsewhere. Yeah, for some reason we just have no recruits. I don't really know why. I guess it's changing all the time, so it's hard to keep up to date with it. But yeah, we bring these guys over. That's 1,500 men plus the soldiers here. I know they're depleted, but we'll just give it our best shot. And then yeah, we just push and we just wipe this out. Take the last port that they have. That should cut off a lot of the British trade. And then yeah, then we just start rattling down their fleet bit by bit. I mean, these ships do need to replenish. Maybe after these guys are done, we can do that. And yeah, we just go from there. But I think that's where we're going to end the episode, guys. It was a really successful one. I think we maybe only have about 2 more episodes left in this series, which I think honestly will be perfect. Like, by the time we wrap this up, we'll be in a great position to kind of get a real good glimpse of everything this game has to offer in this stage. I think next episode, we basically just conquer this, which should be pretty quick now. And then the final episode, we go to Quebec and we just work our way down, probably make a push from the south. We have so many officers now that I can probably just produce a ton of militia in Hartford. I just don't know where my recruits are all coming from. We're going to send out the first rate next episode as well, which will be great. And yeah, just clear up the rest of the British fleets. I'll probably just start sinking it realistically, more so than anything else. But yeah, the naval battles are going great, right? As soon as that first rate gets out there as well, it will just have a whale of a time. And it's also, yeah, it's just its sails that need repairing, and it's literally good to go. Ooh, some good money as well. We are kind of broke. I just don't really understand the economy. I feel like it's just so random half the time. Like, sometimes you're making lots of money, and then all of a sudden your money just disappears, and there's no real like answer why. You know, whatever. It's fine. It's early access still. But yeah, let's get these guys fully replenished. We'll bring out the rest of the soldiers here. We have 2,000 men now ready to push on. I guess we will just take Halifax to push back the British line. And yeah, cool. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying this, drop a like, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.